Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. I'm going to do another not whole world challenge, just to kind of limit it a bit. Maybe it'll make it faster, it'll make it slower. I don't know what it's going to do, but we'll see. I am a big Anglophile, and I like all things United Kingdom, Britain, England, London, Wales, Scotland, all that stuff. And I like to do challenge mode. Well, I've tried London before. It is wicked difficult for somebody that is not immensely familiar with the place. So I'm just going to try and do a whole UK one. So we're going to try and do the UK challenge and see where we go from there. And actually, it occurred to me that I need to post this into my notes. So you're going to see a quick flap over to my notes so I can post the last GeoGuessr into there. And I'll jump back to GeoGuessr, copy this one down, and then do it at the end. So sorry about that, but life goes on. Better than starting the whole thing again. Here we go. The game is about to start. The game is afoot. So we're only in the United Kingdom. Period. Done. Final. End of discussion. We're somewhere on the British Isles. I'm assuming that means anywhere in England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. I'm guessing. If it's more limited than that, I do not know. Funny Farm, Adventure Maze. Sure. All right. The nice thing about the UK is that they do have pretty decent signage. Funny Farm, Adventures Maze. There's a bus stop. I cannot read that from this way. Let's go this smidge. Do one more. No, seriously, we'll do one more. And then try and zoom in. Bus stop. Nope. If you're in the UK and you know of the Funny Farm Adventures Maze, then you're all set. We're already there. That is not a big road. Fully tested port-worn tires. Part-worn tires? Well, this looks like city-like. At least a town. Gee, we're driving on the left. Does that mean we're in the United Kingdom? Yep. What are you? You are Onsborough. Okay. Well, Onsborough. Where are you? You kind of look like you might be in the north somewhere. Tough to say offhand, but it does seem a little hilly. So that would be a reasonable guess for me to say, oh, maybe in the north. Does that say Bournemouth? No, it does not. It says Spa and Ballynahinch. 175. To me, that makes me think we're definitely in the North Country. The Drumceirog Forest. I suppose we could be in Wales, but it doesn't feel like it to me. I don't know Wales as well as perhaps I should. Belfast. Downpatrick. Well, perhaps we're in Northern Ireland. Right, we are 27 kilometers to the... Okay, so it's pointing to the east. Because south is up. Yeah, so it's pointing to the east. So we are west of Belfast, which is on this side. We're 27 kilometers west of Belfast. And only 10 kilometers to Downpatrick. I don't know how big that is here. This is the A25? Well, that would be nice. There's the A26, the A27, the A29, the A55, the A24. So if I were going to number roads, the 25 would be between the 24 and the 26. But, you know, why would you bother doing that? I don't know. I saw a B number. B what? B 175. That's 102. A501, 513. So let's go cities again. So we're west of Belfast because Belfast is to the east. Spa is to the north, as is Ballynahinch. Ballynahinch is to the north of where we are. Downpatrick is to the east. So we're west of Downpatrick. Castlewine. A25. Onsborough. And we drove west to get into Onsborough. So we started like... Ooh. Are you going to show me the maze? I want the maze. We started like here-ish. Yeah, I'll take it. That's nice. We were a little farther away. Funny Farm Adventures Maze. Well, next time you're in Northern Ireland, stop by. It's the Funny Farm Adventure Maze. I like it. Okay, so this is a little flatter country. That makes me think of the south of England. But really, I mean, that's kind of the nice thing about the UK is that there are a tremendous amount of different topographical regions for such a small island, really, when you think about it. What do you tell me? You tell me Traveler's Site. AKA, you tell me nothing. Cottingham Golf Club and Driving Range. Woodhill Way. Blue 1. Okay. Cottingham. Oh, hello. Work starts here. Delays are possible. 8th May for 47 weeks. Well, we're closing in on that because this is copyright 2013 Google. So there you go. Let's step up. East Riding. Probably East Riding. Free recovery. Await rescue. Yeah, East Riding. Yorkshire. Oh, well, hey. I know where Yorkshire is. Yorkshire's here somewhere. This is Yorkshire. Yorkshire. So, East Riding. I don't know what Cottingham. Where's the Cottingham Golf Club? That would be in green, right? Cottingham Parks Golf and Leisure Club. Which way was it, that sign? It was to the... This way. It was to the north. The turnaway is to the north. We didn't pass the university. We didn't pass a high school. The turnoff is to the north. We're here. I'd say that's pretty close. It was before the first one, sure, not the second one. Absolutely. Yeah, that was awesome. Cool. Moving on. Whoa! Google! What's happened to your car? It's green. Let's go this way to see if it fixes the green problem, because that is freaking me out. No, it's definitely green. Oh, that's freaking me out. British countryside, very nice. If I've got 5 places in the United Kingdom, right, I would love if there was like one in each kingdom plus one. I mean, that's not how it works, but wouldn't that be cool? This was a little more challenging. I've been to England twice, actually. The first time was in 2009. Was it after my Italy trip? Yes. So it was 2009. It would have been the late winter 2009, early spring. So it was 50 and rainies. And I went to Huddersfield, actually. I was auditioning for school there. I really wanted to get my doctorate in music at Huddersfield, and I didn't. Inkpen, Hampstead, Marshall, Hungerford, Canterbury. None of these are exactly screaming large towns. But if I get to one of them, it might have a road connection. So we're going to go this way, I think. And, I figured I'm applying to this school overseas, right? And they don't know anything about me except for the music I've submitted. Why don't I go visit the school, interview in person, and then while I'm there, week in London, right? So what I did, I can't read that. It's too blurry. West Woodray, East Woodray. Okay, well, Woodray, freaking Hampstead, Woodray, all beautiful things. So I took a week in March. It was over spring break. I was teaching at the time, so I needed to do it at a time that was that I wouldn't have any obligations, and I just left on like a Friday, something like that, right after classes, and spent I spent 2 nights in London, then 2 nights in Huddersfield, and then 3 nights in London. It was awesome, and it was really cool to be there. And honestly, the only thing that held me back is that right around that time, the UK changed its student visa. Hampstead, Marshall, Kintbury. Still not helpful. Same towns, and I still don't know where they are. They changed their rules to make sure students wouldn't be a drain on the economy, which is fine. I mean, it makes sense. Hampstead, Marshall, please drive carefully. But I had to be able to show that I had the year's worth, or at least scholarships or whatever, and I couldn't do that. The scholarships just that they could offer, unfortunately, didn't cover it, and I didn't have the necessary fees in liquid cash. I could have worked as a student and been able to cover it, but they don't want to take that risk. Basically, they don't want you living off the government, which is fine. I understand that, and I've just never made it back to it. But it was really cool. And it was fun. I went to a pub, watched Manchester United match, which is quite the different experience when you're actually in an area close to Manchester. United is my team. They are my favorite football club. You can blame, in many ways, the fact that they were one of the only Premier League teams on when the Premier League started. I've been a United supporter since the Premier League began. I've been watching football on TV. Newbury, Hungerford, Kintbury, Hampstead, Marshall. Wow. I mean, that's not helpful. It's just not helpful. So I've been a United supporter since then, although I guess my secret team is probably Sheffield Wednesday. But it was really cool to see it in a pub because, you can watch now. I live in a town now in America, which for America is a big soccer town, as we call it here. And it's nothing like watching a match in an authentic pub in Huddersfield. It was awesome. Tell me something. Well, you're telling me something. If I knew what the 1488 area code was, I'm in business. But I don't. So that was cool. I still have my Huddersfield scarf. I'd still love to go someday. I just can't make it work now. So who knows? I thought it turned me around. That's why I don't like the square, man. Oh, no, it didn't turn me around. That was the direction I was going. Wow. I'm getting distracted by United and things that are going on. If you like another football club, that's perfectly fine. I understand. I mean, you're wrong, but I understand. Many people have the wrong views. I'm just happy that it appears that Van Gaal will actually do well for United. Moyes was such a mistake. His system was so different, and he didn't have... He had to have known he would not have had anywhere near the necessary time to make that club work. There were too many different disparate personalities that weren't going to buy into his system in the first place. Oh, you're a research center of some point. Elm Farm. Boy, I bet if I could read that first word. Organic. Yeah, never mind. Useless. So that was a positive experience. I stayed at a very nice B&B when I was in Huddersfield. I can't remember the name of it offhand, which is probably good because I don't want to like somehow imply the White Hart. That's my wife's team. She's a Tottenham supporter. So that's the second time we went back to the United Kingdom. We spent a week in London for our honeymoon last year, and so we're in the United Kingdom. And do we go somewhere, United related? No. We go to White Hart Lane, which is fine. I mean, it was cool, right? It's still a football club, and we did a lot of stuff, actually. We got the London Pass. This is not an advertisement for the London Pass. I'm not endorsed by London Pass. I just was a happy user. And you really have to work hard, though, because you can't just get it and hope to make it work. You really got to commit, because you have to hit a lot of places for that to be a worthwhile value. But if you can, you're in business. Yodel. Yodel-hee-hoo. Yodel-hee-yodel-hee-yodel. I don't even like the sound of music. I don't know why I did that. And we just hit up a lot of places. It was a lot of fun. Really cool. Yeah, this is not helpful. So, I mean, it kind of looks like somewhere... Am I just going to randomly see it? I doubt it. You got to get pretty switched. But it kind of looks like an Ipswich-y kind of place. Yeah. Let's just say we're back over in here somewhere. All right, well, completely other side of the country. Well, not completely other side. We're in Wessex. By Newbury. Yeah, that one was tougher. That's okay. So we went back. We stayed on Canary Wharf, actually. Shout out to my dad for paying our hotel room and airfare. That was like his gift to us for the wedding, and it was awesome. We would live in London in a heartbeat. One of my friends, his name is Ian. He moved to London a few years ago. Now at this point, I think we actually had curry with him one of the nights on our honeymoon. And Scottish Highlands, maybe? Kind of feels like Scottish Highlands. And, he loves it. Now, granted, he is a British citizen. He's a dual citizen. I have family there, but I don't think I can actually get a British passport without, trying to apply for citizenship. And then that removes my American citizenship, which I don't want to do. I just want to be able to travel there and work there. It would have saved a lot. It would have been a lot easier going to school, let me tell you, if I had a British passport. Because like I said, I do have family there. My grandfather actually was born in England. My family lives down Kent area, Dover, that sort of thing. Yeah, this is not going to tell me anything. It's gorgeous, though. So we're gonna say we haven't been to Scotland yet. Let's just say we're in the Scottish Highlands somewhere, driving by a lake. We're right over here. That's a pretty good guess. Scottish Highlands over by a lake. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have picked such a big road. Should have picked a smaller road. But hey, I like it. Train makes an appearance. We did not, however, Google, what's up with this, man? That's annoying. We didn't actually see any of my family while we were over there, but that's all right. They're closer to my my aunt and my cousins anyway, because they actually were from there. Boy, I don't know. I tell you, no matter what we get here, I'm happy with the score. 2 miles of bendy action. I'm okay with that. The trips were both great. I mean, absolutely, we would live there in a heartbeat. I mean, maybe someday. I work in an industry that is worldwide, so it's possible. I just gotta wait for the right opportunity, I suppose. Although it's more likely I'd end up working in Australia or New Zealand with the job that I have. Which would be okay too, except that is really far from family. At least in the United Kingdom, it's 7-hour plane ride, average. Wow. That is nice. There's a smaller hamlet there. There's a bigger city that way. We're going to try to get to some of it. Got to go around the bend, looks like. Do a little less. Well, I did say it's bendy wendy for 2 miles. It's one of the weirdest things, like, the UK is metric, right? But they still use miles for cars, for some of it. Gilsland Spa. Okay. That's the hamlet we're probably coming up to. Oh, my respects to those that have gone before. Gilsland. I don't know, man. Gilsland. And we're at the end. Okay, Gilsland. Looks lovely. This one's going to have absolutely no rhyme or reason to it. I guessed over here. Do I say Gilsland? That'd be kind of crazy. No, that's okay. We'll just go right here. We'll call it a day. Wow. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely. In the very, very north. There it is. Gilsland. Hey, that's all right, though. That was a lot of fun. I like the United Kingdom. I might do that one again. It's kind of nice. It's nice not to do the whole world now and again, because I get so... I don't even know what the word... discouraged, I guess, by things like when we're stuck in Russia. I don't know how to deal with Russia. Russia's very tough for me because of the Cyrillic. It's just so hard for me to wrap my mind around how it works that it makes it very difficult. Whereas Brazil, it's getting easier. One with the road sign tip from my subscriber. Actually, thanks for the subscribe. And it's getting easier. Plus, it's a Latin alphabet, so I can kind of fake my way around it, and I'm, learning some Spanish, so that helps. I know it's Portuguese, I know, but they're similar enough that you can kind of get your mind around it. But man, Russia is just so oof. Whereas in the United Kingdom, what makes it tough is that there's just small towns in a lot of places. But that's okay. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you did while you were watching it. Click the like button if you did enjoy it. Consider subscribing to stay updated to the channel. And until next time, cheers.